Hey, it's me, Cheryl Strange Fitness. I wanted to come on here just for a little bit and talk to you guys about my midlife no crisis program. I just left the gym a little while ago, a few minutes ago, and for one, it's cold outside. Yesterday was almost 70 degrees. Today is 29 degrees today. So Chicago weather, you just roll with it, right? So I'm in the gym, I'm watching everyone working out, keeping my eyes on people. I can't help but do that, over my years of experience of working in the gym and things like that. And I'm seeing a lot of people over 45 and 50 in the gym now, which is great. I'm really, really impressed, and I'm really inspired, and I'm really glad to see, especially women that are in there getting it done the best way they can. And one thing about my midlife no crisis, and why I call it that, it's kind of like to tell you it is not a crisis. That's why I call it midlife is not a crisis. It's the second phase of life. For us, it's navigating this world, these days, these months, these years that God has given us. We don't know how many is left. We know we have more years behind us than we have in front of us. Now, how are we going to navigate these next few years that we have, that God is going to give us, is crucial. There's no time like the present. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised the next hour. So being in midlife is not a crisis. It's the next phase of living here in this life. We navigate, we move differently, we understand differently, we figure out ways that we want to work that works best for us. We think better, we think stronger. We get to a point where we don't care. Not to say you don't care about things that are important, but what is important becomes a little bit more relative. I know, we go through these little phases and changes, which is normal. I think it was normal with any generation. But getting older is not a death sentence. For some of us, we know people that didn't make it to 50. We know a lot of famous people that didn't make it out of their 30s. So we got family members that didn't make it. So I like to think of it as the second phase or the next phase of life, of our lifespan. You almost like I say, you think differently. You think about what's more important to you, your family, your whole situation. You stop thinking about what society is trying to tell us how we should live, being in our 50s and over 50, over 55, or what have you. And you stop being concerned about that, because now you're like, you know what? I'm going to stop dyeing my hair. That's me. I stopped dyeing it and decided to go let it get gray. Let it go gray. Let it do the salt and pepper. Because, for a long time I was like, I don't want to look old. I am old. I am old, and I love every minute of it. I am old. I've earned this gray hair. So some of us, we might want to cut our hair. Some of us might want it to grow out. So I'm doing a little combo here. I'm letting it grow out a little bit and cut it off too at the same time. So this is my thing here. This is my acceptance of me and who I am as Shara in middle aged. So like I said, I just want to come on here just for a little bit and just talk to you guys about midlife, and that is not a crisis. I have programs and I have some workshops going on, and we kind of discuss these things. It's like a group of like-minded women, and we discuss this. We find solutions to navigating and getting through this next phase of life, because there's so much more to experience than is not to experience. And I think that going on this journey together with me helping you and guiding you on this, it's going to be fantabulous. So I just want to say, hey, it's cold outside for those of you here in Chicago again. It's back to this cold weather again, just when we thought we was going to get a little break, and we did get a little break, so I guess I can't complain too much. But if you get a chance, I would like for you to go ahead on that website and check in my link in my bio and look at that Midlife No Crisis program, and I hope to see you guys and check you out soon, okay? Check it out. Stay warm. Peace.